To the air, it's Madsen. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Leaves it with the back. Quick spin on the ride. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Broncos in a good spot here with second and short. From the gun, the ground game. At the 45 on its way. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Broncos are on the move. The give on the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Now the play fake. Here's the pressure. Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about shipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops to throw. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's cut. The Broncos send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. From the gun, running back on the move. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll try the run. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Broncos come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
The Broncos can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying to surprise him with the pass. He'll take the deep shot. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. And the Broncos come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. He lost one down the sideline. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll go right back to him. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. And now on third down after that last run. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Right down the middle. He's got the tight end. Turning it on. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on second down. Going for 6. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. That throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time, picked off. What a play to set him up. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Broncos!
Man, how great is it to see the most athletic position on the field doing work, showing he could be a running back, showing he could be a wide receiver. I mean, what else can a defensive lineman do? What an athlete.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Tulane has the lead right now, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves yet inside Yeoman Stadium. They're up by 11 over Southern Miss. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's a heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's Brooks. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Broncos line up to punt it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Boise State ready to send out that offense. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
It's complete. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Scanning the field, it's Madsen. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll move the tight end. Trying play action. That's caught. It's Terry. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. And the Broncos really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. And that lead grows even bigger.
How about it? 50 plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Mitchell. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on first down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like cheat codes. I mean, they just know so much about right here. Seeing zone, know when to sit it down, boom, positive yards, nice positive play for this offense.
They'll run play action. Snagged in the middle. It's Brooks. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. They just keep firing. Catch in the middle, it's Hinton. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Breaks into the open. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Broncos can really attack on this 2nd and short. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. QB draw. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Has to get there to move the sticks. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34. The Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Here comes the heat.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Using the quick game. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Caught behind the line. It's Fry. They make the tackle, but this one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Glad to have you with us in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Centennial Bank Stadium, home to the Red Wolves of Arkansas State, and fans have been fired up for this one all day. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Arkansas State Red Wolves. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Red Wolves offense will have the football first. And when you go to market for a veteran quarterback, you want a guy who can come in, command respect, immediately become the starter, and Jesse, they think they found it.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see how he's going to perform today. I know he was really excited about this opportunity, and David, he chose this situation specifically because he believed it gave him the best chance to compete for a national championship and to have an opportunity to play at the next level. Now he's got to go show it, right? We've seen this guy play before. We've seen him have...
There he goes! He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Red Wolves headed quickly to the line. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And the Red Wolves will bring the punt team onto the field. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. So Kennesaw State's offense will take the field for the first time. And there has been a lot of talk about this guy. Jesse, they say the farther away you line up from the football, the easier it is to play early. When you're as good as this dude, you're going to play no matter what.
Well, this offense knew he was good coming out of high school, but talking to their quarterback and their coaching staff before the game, David, they didn't know he was this good. He's made catches in practice. He's done things in scrimmage that is completely wowing everybody. Now the question, can he do it when the lights are on and everybody's watching?
And I think receiver is the best spot to transfer being a freshman. Like, it's not the biggest adjustment. These guys aren't so much bigger that you're going against. It's speed. He has the speed.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Punt is on its way. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. They went 3-and-out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Fires it down the seam. Makes a grab deep. Touchdown, Red Wolves! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And I think sometimes QBs know before the snap who they're going to. You can tell he looks to the right immediately, knows his guy's going towards the middle of the field, reads the safety, put the ball on the money, over the linebackers, away from the safety, gets the big catch, and he walks into the end zone for a touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Here he comes from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Kennesaw State right back to work. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts, as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart, and he's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive, so it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Red Wolves will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Just a short pass to the tight end. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to fourth down. Hunt is on its way. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on first and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Thompson. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. With the catch, it's Weatherly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Red Wolves want to pick up the tempo. Let's think for a second about Arkansas State. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Off play action. Got the big tight end on the corner route. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Got it in stride inside the 20. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. North Carolina is down right now, but that kid on the defensive side, I know this is a big statement, but he looks like a young Lawrence Taylor. Do not rule out a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UConn. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. That's caught. It's Stevens. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Red Wolves will hustle to the line. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. They punt it away on 4th down. Takes it on the return. He's got great speed. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Off the play fake on 1st down. And as he throws, makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it. Still, though, it didn't affect his accuracy. Nice job getting that completion.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
Really nice job by the defense playing responsibility football, making sure the quarterback...
Oh, he's got some space. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unleashes one deep. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wide receiver going in motion. The play action fake. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And that play is going to drive the offensive coordinator crazy. Remember, in college football now, there's communication between the coordinator and the quarterback with the headsets and the helmet. And you know he was reminding his QB that time, listen, you cannot take a sack here. Remember, we're in field goal range. If nobody's open, throw it away. His QB did not listen to the advice. He takes a terrible sack, and now they're out of field goal range.
The kick is on its way. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Red Wolves want to move quickly. The inside handoff. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Weatherly. great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Turning it on! They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Can the D deny them on second and goal? The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It's third and goal and third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas State. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Leaves it with the back. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. A lot of urgency for this offense.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going.
And the defense got him at the 27.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength and push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, come away with the sack.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. Hauls it in. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice game. Kennesaw State right back to work.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's Richardson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Firing deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Well, the quarterback trying to get aggressive there on 3rd down. He saw something he liked in a matchup he wanted to take advantage of, but the defense, they simply weren't fooled, and they're able to come away with it. 4
first order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. On the run, it's Hawkins. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Red Wolves with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. Caught close to the marker, it's Morse. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll give it to the back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. The short hands, it's Weatherly. And the Red Wolves will line up to punt it away. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Now the play fake. Pressure coming. Connection to the right. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. Here comes the offense on 1st down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
With the catch, it's Richardson. There he goes. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Owls.
And you gotta love the creativity with the tight ends nowadays. They can do so many different things. Does a good job. He slips behind the defense. Defense doesn't know where he went. And what does he do? He gets in for 6.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Boston College will need to mount a comeback, but these fans remember when Zay Flowers earned All-America honors. They know this game is not over. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Rutgers. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking downfield on 1st down. On the backfield, it's Hawkins. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Red Wolves are in the hurry-up. Trying play action. He's got the tight end. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. And the Red Wolves are moving quickly down the field. He'll pull it on the read. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Offense in the hurry up.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Looking to throw on first down. Got a wide open receiver. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hawkins. Touchdown, Broncos! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built the lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Go straight ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Handoff from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Kennesaw State right back to work. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Off play action on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Weatherly. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They're trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
They stop him at the 22. 15-yard pickup on the play, and a 1st down just outside the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Weatherly. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. The Red Wolves kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Here's the handoff. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Got it in the middle. It's Thompson. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. He'll throw on 3rd down. Got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas State. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary and make that big play.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Tulane has the lead right now, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves yet inside Yeoman Stadium. They're up by 7 over Southern Miss. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Clark. And with that, the chain gang will get busy. First down, Kennesaw State. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. It's Richardson. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. To the air on first down. Sure hands. It's Clark. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Looking to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Nice job by this defense, man. Playing aggressive, playing physical, taking away the easy stuff on the perimeter. Nice job rushing the quarterback, bringing more bodies near the line of scrimmage, getting the sack, and forcing the third down and goal.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Took a shot as he threw. And they fail to hook up on third down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Under fire. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Red Wolves with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to go up top and times running out in the half. And that one's too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. The Red Wolves come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Creates a little space. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Jonesboro when that town is buzzing as it is today. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Centennial Bank Stadium.
And the Red Wolves will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
And with that, the chain gang will get busy. First down, Kennesaw State. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Richardson. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Kennesaw State right back to work.
That's a great play by the defense. They've got the lead by a lot here in the third quarter, and the offense is trying to run at them. And they just completely blew that thing up. Big tackle for loss. They've now put him in an obvious passing situation. Expect them to pin their ears back, try to get after the quarterback here.
Looking downfield on first down. On the run, still looking. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Up-tempo for the offense. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Price. The defense wouldn't let him lose it, even though it's a completion. They lost yardage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Clark. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Kennesaw State hopes to be wise here in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Price. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Kennesaw State has a chance now on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Smashes it through for the PAT. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the third quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, And it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds a man on the left. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. And the comeback is on. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Western Michigan is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Boise State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Nice job by the defense, just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
The Red Wolves come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll move the wide receiver. Snap from the gun on third down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Nice job by this defense, man. They've really answered the bell. This offense had a good first half. Second half, man, starting to put a couple of drives together, pressuring the quarterback, getting the sack, making this offense feel uncomfortable.
And the Red Wolves will punt it away on fourth down. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Welsh. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Stands in and takes the hit. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. That's one of those throws. He tried to give it some touch, and as soon as it left his hand, you know he was thinking, no, please bring it back, bring it back.
As a quarterback, Reese, you've got to throw the ball with conviction. Generally, when you do, when you throw it harder, oftentimes you're a lot more accurate. All of a sudden now, you try to take something on, you're trying to throw the perfect spiral and cut the wind, and your accuracy goes down, and that was an example there. Errant throw on the interception.
The give to the back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Rodgers. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, he'll throw it. Finds his man. It's Rodgers. Turning it on. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Red Wolves with the 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. And the Red Wolves moving quickly to the line. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Touchdown, Red Wolves! Fit it in the window for the score.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. 4 wideout set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. He's going to run it. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive. Trailing by multiple possessions, he puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Snags it at the 30 and still running. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. Off the play fake on first down. Got him downfield. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. He'll do it himself. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll run the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. If this defense can come up with a stop here, they will take a giant step toward winning this game. Fires into the end zone. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Pulls and fires complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Red Wolves want to crank the tempo. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the back. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
And the Red Wolves will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a Cardinals sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads. Trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. They'll go back to work on offense. Snagged in the middle. It's Stevens. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Rodgers. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Red Wolves decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Kennesaw State right back to work.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Wants to go up top on first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He's got it. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the 2nd level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Owls! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Makes the grab on the left. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. And the Red Wolves racing to the line in the hurry-up.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
Man, how about this offense, man? Being able to succeed, still winning without their bell cow, without their star being their star. This offense has not had a great game on the ground, but they're still in the lead.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Red Wolves will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Sends it downfield. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pulls it and fires to the left. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Richardson. Breaks into the open on the left. Pass to Tech. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
Extra point here will tie the game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Virginia has put on a majestic performance today, jumping out to an early lead and building on it from there, and now we have ourselves a blowout.
Makes the grab. It's Stevens. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Red Wolves in the hurry-up. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Weatherly. Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Yeah, and Palmer, I don't know what his grade's going to be, but hitting over 400 yards on the day, I think coaches are going to be pretty impressed with the day this young man had.
No doubt. I think for defensive coordinators moving forward now, you're going to be charged with having to find answers to try to slow this guy down. Today, we've seen this defense try blitzing, zone coverage, man coverage. They've mixed up personnel. None of it has worked. This guy has carved them apart.
A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Red Wolves will punt this one away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll run play action. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes in the 22.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Look out, he's got room. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Wide open downfield, and he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. And the Red Wolves headed quickly to the line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down.
And this option attack can lull you to sleep sometimes. I mean, just so many things they can do off of it, and you just got to play responsibility, and you got to get them on the ground and make tackles. And that was a good job limiting the damage on that play with a nice tackle.
The Red Wolves have it with a 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Off play action. Rush is on him. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Absolutely perfect. They have taken the lead here in the 4th.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical, brings up a fourth down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. They'll go to the ground. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. And the Red Wolves want to pick up the tempo.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Rides to back and leaves it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Red Wolves send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. It'll be a draw. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front and how good their pass rush has been.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own. There he goes! Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Oh, they're after him! And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Stevens. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Lost one deep down the right side. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in. And the Red Wolves will hustle to the line. Off the RPO, complete. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they can also drain the clock. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. 2nd and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They got mauled on the last play. Do they have anything that'll work on 3rd and goal from the 2? They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. They'll try to power it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Red Bulls!
And you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. SMU has opened up its largest lead of the game in what's shaping up to be one of the more one-sided affairs of the weekend.
Offense in a split backfield. Looking to throw on first down. Almost had the completion, just missed it. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Richardson. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Holds it in, the first down and more. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. A fresh set of downs after that 4th down conversion, but still the up-tempo as they get to the line quickly. Wants to throw again. Catch in the middle, it's Welch. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Wants to throw on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's open on the right. Oh, he's got some space. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. These corners going to give these receivers some space. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Quarterback takes a knee, and they'll start this new season with a victory. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
And it's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough
inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Bulls offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And Kirk, now we have the long-anticipated debut of this talented freshman quarterback. Can he begin to build his legacy in his very first ball game?
Wow, so much build-up and hype. So excited to see what he can do. First snap in his college career. Let's see if he can settle in and just let his natural instincts take over.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he got heavy pressure. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's looking to scramble. They chase him down and try to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down. The Bulls will line up to punt it away. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So Alabama's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And out comes this quarterback who's certainly familiar to fans. It's the first game of his final season as he tries to make all that senior experience come into play.
Well, we've seen what this guy can do throughout his career, Chris, but you and I had a chance to talk to him yesterday, and it sounds like he's eager to show people that he's taken his game to another level. Let's see how quickly he can get off to a good start here.
And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. The shotgun running play call. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Third down play for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. And it's intercepted. He's stepped in front of that bullet. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. And that is a costly flag. The defensive pass interference wipes out the pick and moves the offense forward. Grab down the middle. It's Adams. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Near the sticks. It's Curtin. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. They will move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. First down. Looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Gets loose. Took contact on the throw. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Then they're trying to punch it in here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. It's a second and goal play for the offense. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. On the run here, lets it go. Touchdown. We have a short view of the offense and exactly what they're supposed to do. A little bit of big pass for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely, but when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. On first down, it's play action. Taking a deep shot here to the right. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. And finally going down to what a return after the takeaway.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Now the offense is set up with a short field. No running with the draw play. Showcasing the shiftiness in that play. Defense finally brings him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff heading left. Tried to bounce it but couldn't get the quarterback. Stop him for a loss. So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? That one's picked off. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
The USF offense is back out there now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick in the very first play. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pass complete on a crossing route. And he's brought down there. Wolves will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And they trapped him for a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
The Bulls will line up to put it away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Deflected by the defense and incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Going again on 2nd and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Hill. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's an outbound. The catch made. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Caught over the middle. It's Lewis. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Offense moving closer to the line of gain after that catch. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
Well, I just thought that would be a foregone conclusion. 3rd down in inches, no problem. Quarterback sneak, 1st down, but no. The defensive line holds their point of attack and pushes him. Looked like no gain to me. It'll be 4th down in inches. Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting ripped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play.
That's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw.
Well, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
The Bulls will send the punt team onto the field. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Gonna run it. It's Young. In his face at the 20. They finally bring him down, but the offense set it now. 1st down from the 15. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Ball handed off. And into the end zone. Stopping him on that run. Touchdown, tie.
This is a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. The Bulls come up to the line in a hurry.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he'll pick up the 1st down, stopped at the 27. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the 1st down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. See if the penalty proves costly. First down and 15 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. From the shotgun, drops back. Defense is coming after him. Just standing there, gets hit again.
Because that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. The Bulls will have to punt this one away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Back to throw. It's Simpson. The tight end has got it. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. Looks like Alabama will have the first down. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Lewis.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. So now on comes the field goal unit. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Bulls begin to crank up the tempo up there.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
The back's got it. He goes nowhere. Stoppers behind the line of scrimmage. Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Bulls will send their punt team onto the field. On the kick now for the 5th time today. He'll field it close to the 15. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Using his legs, it's Young. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense getting set. It's second down. To throw, it's Simpson. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. On the run, he'll let it go. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Still a 20-point lead off the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
The USF offense is back out there now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. The offense going with the hurry-up.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half, really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. The Bulls will line up to boot it away. This is punt number 6. Get the ice bath ready for the punter. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the offense trots back onto the field here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Here comes the bunch formation. On the ground, it's Hill. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. He's hit as he throws it. Catch made in space. Look out. He's in the clear. Touchdown. This offense is still playing.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, but a flag brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Bulls with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass rush gets home.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Pass protection a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Bulls come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking deep down the left side. Pass ball is incomplete, but there was heavy contact, and here comes the penalty flag.
Pass interference. Defense.
Defensive PI cost him 15 yards and gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
Caught over the middle. It's Nimrod. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The Bulls will have to kick this away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. They're going to run it. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Hits the ground, it's Adams. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a 1st down. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. 1st down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The sure hands. It's Williams. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down at the 44. Timeout taken by the offense. 1st down at 10. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Catch made on the out route.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
And the quarterback will just clock the football. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. That's a quick shovel pass. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the returner will be brought down. Final seconds in the 1st half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the 2nd half. Minute's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this 2nd half. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
Bulls will kick this deep, begin the second half. Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Makes the catch. It's Williams. Here's the second down play. Looking for a gap. It's Hill. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And that sets up a return. And they've got the returner corralled. Offense ready to start this drive. Play action here on first down. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from their 25. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Williams. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That's caught. It's Nimrod. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. The Bulls will bring their punt team on the field now. And here's the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And the quarterback keeps it here. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? QB decides to keep it here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Now it's second down here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. And they keep this drive going, trying to convert on 3rd down now. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Great move in the open field. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking downfield. It's Simpson. Short connection with a tight end here. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Takes off in a bootleg. Throws it to the right. Oh, he makes the catch. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And it's caught. Touchdown.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On first down, it's play action. Grab behind the line. It's Isaac. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Only trapped him for a sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Trapped again in the pocket.
You know, at this point, that sack might as well be a white flag for this offense. It's now fourth down. You're down by more than 3 scores here late in the game. If you're going to have any shot today, maybe it's about time you hope for a big play from your own defense.
The Bulls will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And it's taken at the 45. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. Now they call a run. Nowhere to run up the middle. Offense getting set. Second down play here. It's a draw. Breaks free. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Alabama now operating in the red zone. Looking downfield. It's Simpson. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. You make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. Field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Set up for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback still with the football. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's another sack. What a job by his defense. Even with this sizable lead here early in the fourth quarter, they are not letting up. They don't even see the score. They're still in that attack mode, and I love to see it.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Play action here on 1st down. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Tate. Swarmed by the pass rush is sacked.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a 1st down. Textbook execution on the option. The Bulls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And pass rush gets home.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Looking for a receiver. He's running out of time here. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch downfield. And they've got him. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. They'll try to run for the 1st down. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. They'll hand it off. Oh, look at the quick run. Defense shoves it out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Simpson. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And the freshman brings him down quickly. The important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Portman. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
And they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Takes the handoff. It's Young. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. That's going to be incomplete. A 1st down drop here in the middle of the field. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. 3rd down upcoming after that completion. They try to sneak it for the 1st.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. To the air, it's Tate. Catch made on the left side. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He's got it with room to run. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. The Bulls are moving quickly down the field. It's an option look. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Throwing off play action. The pass is intercepted. He can go. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the 1st down. Running play called on 3rd and short. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They go with a direct snap. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. This one ended up being a blowout, but they get the W but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.